Hello, everybody, and once again, welcome to Oaklawn Today. Track announcer Pete Aiello, joined by Nancy Holthus, getting ready to take you through another week of world-class action here in Hot Springs with a Thursday afternoon card. 9 races on the program today as we march forward to a big weekend for the Arkansas Breds. Stakes races Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's right. We kick off tomorrow with the Arkansas Breeders, the fillies. Center stage on Saturday with the Rainbow Miss, and the boys close it out on Sunday in the Rainbow.
Without any further ado, let's get you caught up on the track and weather conditions for the Thursday card. We start the Thursday afternoon program with sunny skies and a muddy main track after an overnight shower. Today's first race to be run on the muddy track at 6 furlongs. Claimers of the $15,000 variety. Scratch number 3 all ready to go. The betting favorite was the entry of Arrogant and Runaround Dancing. Racing at Oaklawn. Level beginning. From the inside, Arrogant wins the start. Duvall's Bluff Bill is showing speed. Tipsy Suspect comes away in the top flight, and in fact, Tipsy Suspect puts ahead in front. Arrogant will race in second from Duvall's Bluff Bill in third. Then it's a length and a half to C. Bubba, who's on the outside of Deputy Artie. They're fourth and fifth, 2.5 in front of an outside running Sandhill Sammy. They're followed by Primary Patrick, who's wide on the course, a length better than Runaround Dancing. Hunter Henry is second last, and the stretch runner Midnight Ruler will have to pass them all after the opening quarter went in 22 and 2. Around the far turn they go. Tipsy Suspect leads at a half a length. Duvall's Bluff Bill and Joe Johnson come to call on the outside second. Arrogant is still within range. He's third. To the outside, C. Bubba's now fourth. Sandhill Sammy moving up from fifth, then Runaround Dancing, and they're at the top of the stretch. Less than a quarter of a mile to go. Tipsy Suspect cuts the corner and leads by 2. Arrogant's trying to move up the inside lane. Sandhill Sammy is down the outside. Deputy Artie is still right there. They're swarming in here. It's Tipsy Suspect with the lead. Duvall's Bluff Bill on the outside. Arrogance up the rail, and Sandhill Sammy might be going best of all on the outside. In deep stretch, Arrogant has surged to a narrow lead. Sandhill Sammy is second. It's Arrogant. Arrogant, and Loveberry gets up to win it from Sandhill Sammy second in 1:13 and 2. Number 1, Arrogant, finally found room in deep stretch and prevails narrowly to get the victory as the betting favorite. Owned by Libby Thiel, John Thiel, and the Martin brothers, and trained by Bill Martin. Jareth Loveberry on board for the winning ride. Number 8, Sandhill Sammy gave it a good run and ended up second. Today's second race is at 5.5 furlongs. Maiden claimers in for a price of $12,500. A field of 12 went postward. The betting favorites included 1, LaFleur County, and 12, the class dropper, Z Noble. And they're off. From the outside, Dixie Gambler wins the start, but quickly up to take the lead is Mestizo, and Mestizo will clear. He leads it by 2 early. From the top shelf, here's Z Noble racing up into second now. After the good start, Dixie Gambler settles down a joint third. University Park on the outside of it, and on the inside, that's Battle Admiral. Stretch of 2 to LaFleur County. Followed outside by Wildwood's Prize, then University Park. It's a length back to Regulator. In between horses, Don't Push Send. Stretch of 4 to Primarily Gold, and left behind last, Highlandville. They run around the far turn and go to the top of the stretch, and Z Noble bids up on the outside to take the lead. Mestizo's under pressure to keep pace. Stretch of 4. LaFleur County is trying to move forward now. 3rd and 5 lengths off the pace. Then Dixie Gambler and Battle Admiral, and they're into the stretch. Mestizo on the inside is battled on to take the lead. Z Noble's out of gas. Down the outside, LaFleur County continues to chip away. LaFleur County's under a full head of steam to take the lead. Back to second is Mestizo. Then late run from Don't Push Send. Battle Admiral on the outside. But LaFleur County's a winner. LaFleur County and Santana Jr. by 4 in the end. Mestizo second. Battle Admiral third. Then Don't Push Send. And Z Noble in 105 and 3. Z Noble and Mestizo hooked it up hot and heavy around the far turn, setting it up nicely for number 1, LaFleur County, who closes for victory under jockey Ricardo Santana Jr. for trainer Ron Moquette. Owned by Southern Spring Stables and Black Fork Properties, LaFleur County off at 5-2. Number 2, Mestizo finished second in front of 3, Battle Admiral, who held third at 22-1. Today's third race is at a mile and a 16th. These are claimers at the $15,000 level. Scratch the 6, Man of Quality. Scratch the 11, All Aboard. Race time favorites included 2, Scout Leader, 5, Royal Mile, and 8, Warren's Nicholas. And they're up. From the far outside, Character Zero wins the start. Ms. Wiz is hustled for speed. Away third is Royal Mile. From fourth, it's Discreetly Yours. Then to the outside goes Quiet Man, situated about 4 lengths off the lead. It's a stretch of 2 to Lasting Impact. He gets a good early spot. He's racing about 5 lengths from the pace setters, and he's 2 lengths in front of Warren's Nicholas. Then riding the rail goes Scout Leader in front of Smoke and Doc, and the early trailer here, the trailer is Scatadash. They run around the first turn. The entry made Ms. Wiz has the lead by a length and a quarter. Character Zero is racing second. Royal Mile is now third. Discreetly Yours rides the rail fourth. Moving up on the outside and now racing on in fifth is Quiet Man. He's 3 wide in the clear. Stretch of 2. Lasting Impact continues with a good run of it. Not asked for much while progressing along the inside. Warren's Nicholas is next, 2 lengths in front of Scatadash. He's 3 wide with Smoke and Doc between horses and Scout Leader on the inside. They went an opening half mile in 49 seconds flat. The leader is still Ms. Wiz in front by a neck. Discreetly Yours comes off the fence second. Royal Mile 3 wide third. 4 wide is Quiet Man from behind the speed. Lasting Impact is now fifth. Warren's Nicholas kick-starting a rally from only 4 lengths off the pace. Picking it up nicely too. Here's Franco and Warren's Nicholas. 4 wide but gaining ground as they run to the top of the stretch. Royal Mile puts ahead in front of Ms. Wiz with Warren's Nicholas on the swoop on the outside. There's a quarter of a mile left to go, and Warren's Nicholas was up to take the lead now. Royal Mile wondered what happened from second. Lasting Impact altering course, and then down the outside, here's a late run from Scout Leader. So Scout Leader's the only danger to Warren's Nicholas, who's trying to stay to his business. Warren's Nicholas is 2 on top. Scout Leader's into second. He'll be there, but Warren's Nicholas is a winner. Big sweeping move. Warren's Nicholas 2 on top. Second is Scout Leader in front of Lasting Impact third. Royal Mile finished fourth in 1:46 and 4. Warren's Nicholas with a big sweeping move around the far turn and handles the third race with ease under jockey Giovanni Franco for trainer Robertino Diodoro and the owners of Rawlington Racing Stable and Empire Racing Stable. Warren's Nicholas claimed back by the connections today, and it pays dividends as he prevails. Don't go anywhere. More great racing action from Oaklawn right after this.
Want to bet? Even when you're not at the track? Now Arkansans can watch and wager online from anywhere. Introducing Oaklawn Anywhere. Visit the Oaklawn Anywhere booth to join and fund your account with cash at the window or by direct deposit. Get a $100 bonus for signing up. Go to oaklawnanywhere.com for details. Oaklawn Anywhere, now everywhere for Arkansas residents.
Bathhouse Row, Oaklawn Racing, Lake Hamilton. That's just part of the history made in Hot Springs years ago. But your first big win, enjoying a meal underneath the stars, or just appreciating the view from hiking trails or botanical gardens. That's the kind of history made in Hot Springs every day. So come make yours. Visit hotsprings.org today.
Racing at Oaklawn.
Nothing has the sensational appeal of a free boat and truck.
Sensational appeal trying to get after the leader. Here's sensational appeal.
So get to Oaklawn Saturday, April 2nd for our boat and truck giveaway. You could win a brand new Ram Tradesman truck and a Tahoe boat and trailer.
Sensational appeal is hanging on.
And enjoy the best in thoroughbred racing from the infield at the home of champions, Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play. If you like racing and you like gaming, we've got a place in the Winner's Circle for you. Oaklawn's Winner's Circle Player Rewards Club earns you points toward free play, prizes, and food discounts. And a $10 free play coupon with your membership. Sign up at the Winner's Circle desk in the bigger and better Oaklawn Gaming. And while you're there, check out all the new games like live and video blackjack, poker, and a high limits area. Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play.
Today's fourth race is at a mile and a 16th. These are Arkansas-bred maiden fillies, and a field of 12 went postward. The betting favorites were 9, Roxy Rocket, and 11, Toms to the Max. And they're up. From the far outside, Blushing Bella begins nicely in the center. Here's Bright Hope moving to challenge. Up the inside, Nikki's Rose. Also away in the top flight, Roxy Rocket. And Tom's to the Max trying to drop over just in advance of Glad You're Brassy in the run to the first turn. They're 2.5 better than the team of Fashionista, and Kickstart is down toward the inside. It's a length and a half. Racing in second last is 11 Point River, then down to the inside, Kelly Belly Kid. And it's a stretch of another 2.5. Second last is She Is a Black Beauty. And that means Vaguely Suspect is the trailer, and she's last a long way, strung out over 25 lengths as they head into the backstretch. Toward the inside, Nikki's Road leads, but only narrowly. 3 wide out there goes Blushing Bella. Bright Hope from between horses. Roxy Rocket has a garden spot down to the inside, fourth under Julio Felix. 4 lengths in advance of Tom's to the Max. Then it's a stretch of 2 to Glad You're Brassy. Still strung out. 5 more to Fashionista, passed by Kelly Belly Kid. Then in between horses is Kickstart. It's a gap, another 5 or 6 back to She Is a Black Beauty. Then 11 Point River, and still far back, the trailer is Vaguely Suspect. Around the far turn they go. 23 for the quarter, 46 and 3 for a half mile. That's wicked as they run around the far turn. 4 wide. Here's Tom's to the Max. Corbett gives her the green light. No place at all to go for Roxy Rocket. She's buried in traffic. Glad Your Brassy is going on, and Kelly Belly Kid just clipped heels and fell there. Kelly Belly Kid clipped heels as they turn for home. The leader now is Tom's to the Max, in front now by 2. Roxy Rocket is coming after her. Down the outside and Glad You're Brassy. Up the inside, that's Nikki's Rose. To the final furlong they go. Tom's to the Max is bracing for the challenge of Roxy Rocket. These two, Tom's to the Max in front. Roxy Rocket drifting but has some momentum. Here's Roxy Rocket at Tom's to the Max. Tom's to the Max digging in. Tom's to the Max, Roxy Rocket another try. Tom's to the Max the winner. Roxy Rocket second in front of Glad You're Brassy third in 150-1. There will be an inquiry. We can tell you that jockey Alex Berzer is on his feet, and Kelly Belly Kid is also on her feet. Time for the race was 150-1. The betting favorites run 1-2 in today's fourth race as number 11, Tom's to the Max, handles the stretch out and holds gamely to win it under jockey Glenn Corbett for trainer Kenny Smith and owner's Wild Horse Stable. Number 9, Roxy Rocket tipped off cover but could not get by, while second in front of 80-1 shot 6, Glad You're Brassy, who was third. Fashionista completes the superfecta. Today's fifth race is at 6 furlongs. Scratch the 2 Rhodium, 3 Annuity, and 9 Red Lace and Pearls. Put Joe Johnson on 7 Shut the Gate. Race time favorite on the claim back, number 1, Wildcat Angie. And they're off. From the outside, Frank's Officer Gal begins nicely. Grazie broke quickly as well, but she veered sharply rightward as they run down the backstretch. Here's the inside running Wildcat Angie to take the lead from Fervent, who's now second. Grazie moves back over to the inside, and she's third. Princess Freebie is fourth. Then Shut the Gate, a length and a half in front of Jury Wise. Second last in the early stages is Frank's Officer Gal, and Gambler 5 does her best running later. She's at the back of the pack. The opening quarter was aggressive, 22 seconds flat. Into the far turn they go. Wildcat Angie dogged by Fervent on the outside. They're 2.5 better than Grazie. She's sitting in a good spot from third. Shut the Gate is fourth. Princess Freebie is fifth, and Asta Quicken now by Santana. A length and a half in front of Jury Wise, followed by Gambler 5. Then Frank's Officer Gal, and they run to the top of the stretch. With the lead, Wildcat Angie from the outside. Fervent is still there second. Shut the Gate on the outside, and Princess Freebie needs room. She's under a full head of steam. So is Jury Wise through the final furlong. Off cover, here's Princess Freebie getting to Fervent with Wildcat Angie, then Jury Wise. Final furlong, Princess Freebie takes charge, and Princess Freebie is moving away. Give it to Princess Freebie on the board at 7-2 and 2 on top. Fervent second, Jury Wise third. Up fourth was Frank's Officer Gal in 1:12 flat. Pace was fast, and Princess Freebie enjoyed that as she kicks from off the speed to win it. For new connections of owner-trainer Steve Asmussen, Ricardo Santana Jr. gets his second riding victory of the afternoon. Don't go anywhere. More great racing action from Oaklawn right after this.
Welcome to the atrium at Serenity Point, where your very own lakefront property awaits you. We have gourmet chef-prepared meals, stunning waterfront views, private apartments, and an active lifestyle where our residents enjoy social hour, daily exercise classes, an indoor saltwater pool and spa, summer boating, movies in our theater, and many more exciting activities. We offer luxury senior living options with independent living, assisted living, and memory care. Call today to start living your retirement dream.
refreshment calls, Coors Light answers. Frost brewed Coors Light, the world's most refreshing beer.
From starting gate to finish line, the excitement on the track is only part of the legendary Oaklawn racing experience. Outstanding food and beverages to please everyone's taste is an essential part of the fun too. Pony Express is a must if you're hungry for one of our famous corned beef sandwiches. You'll also find an array of concession favorites like hamburgers, fries, and even grilled Reuben sandwiches. If you want to grab a quick hot dog between races, try the Daily Double Deli. Choose from a delicious Chicago dog, New York dog, or Oaklawn dog. The deli's got fresh pizza by the slice as well. The 16th Pole Beer Garden, located at the north end of the first floor, features more craft beer varieties than any other place in Hot Springs. Enjoy your favorite local craft beers and brews from across the region. You'll find top-shelf specialty cocktails on the menu too. The Oyster Bar, also on the first floor, serves up a popular selection of seafood favorites, including freshly shucked oysters on the half shell and tender jumbo shrimp. There are no reservations required for a seat at the Arkansas Sports Tavern, but you'll want to claim your spot early because it's always a popular place to relax between races. You'll find the Sports Tavern on the second floor. Also on the second floor is the Side Bet Bar, where you can build your own Bloody Mary and satisfy your appetite with fresh shrimp and oyster shooters. With 22 concession stands and 7 full-service bars throughout the facility, you're sure to finish strong. Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play.
Cedar Run Farm on 60 acres and 17 miles from Oaklawn Park offers a 10-stall barn, grassy paddocks, day pens, and a partially covered 6-craft walker for exercising and rehab. Moonshine Mullen is a first-year registered Arkansas stallion with earnings of over $1 million.
Moonshine Mullen did it! And a huge upset of the Stephen Foster.
Black type winner in the U.S. and Canada with wins over the dirt, turf, and synthetic, now standing at Lake Hamilton Equine and registered on True Nicks.
The beat goes on.
Oh, here's the line. Trace Creek proves best.
Over $6 million in earnings for registered Arkansas breds.
Pistol Packin' Penny rocks. Rock City Roadhog Weed Beef Stormman photo finish.
5 $100,000 stakes at Oaklawn.
Weast Hill making short work of the competition.
$5,000 bonus if you're an Arkansas bred and you win an open company at Oaklawn in 2016.
Be My Caroline holds on narrowly.
Hi, I'm Terry Wallace, and here is tomorrow's Sentinel Record pick of the day.
The late pick 4 began with race number 6 at 6 furlongs, maiden claimers of the $25,000 level. Scratch number 8, Chateau. It's a field of 10. Co-favorites 3, Doodle Hopper, 9, Rules of War, and 10, Packer Jack. And they're off. From the outside, Packer Jack gets the first call, moving up as Rules of War and down to the inside. Yes, he's clever, showing speed. On the far outside is Be Grateful, moving up on the inside. Both Doodle Hopper and Code for War with New Aces alongside them. Then it's a stretch of another 3 to Silver Stacker. Then to the outside goes Packer Jack. In between horses is Aqua Solis. And at the back, Give Me Your Best Shot. They run down the backstretch and past the half-mile pole. It's a log jam up top. Conchari and Doodle Hopper poke through now to lead, but only narrowly. Packer Jack 4 wide, Rules of War 3 wide. In between horses goes Yes, He's Clever. Then it's a stretch of 2. Falling off the mark is New Aces in front of an improving Silver Stacker. Code for War is next with Be Grateful as they run around the far turn. Still many chances here, and Rules of War is up for the lead now. Packer Jack moves to him from second and battling back Doodle Hopper toward the rail as they turn for home. The 3 favorites are 1, 2, 3, and up for the lead is Packer Jack. Rules of War fights with him second. Be Grateful down the outside with Silver Stacker. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Rules of War has something in reserve under Santana. Back to second is Packer Jack, then Doodle Hopper, and Be Grateful, but Rules of War is a winner. Rules of War, 3 for Santana, 2 for Diodoro, and 2 on top. Packer Jack second, Be Grateful third, and Doodle Hopper finished fourth in 112 flat. Ricardo Santana Jr. gets his 3rd victory of the afternoon aboard number 9, Rules of War, for trainer Robertino Diodoro and owner Charles Garvey. Ricardo Santana Jr. was on board for the winning ride. Number 10, Packer Jack, ended up second from 11, Be Grateful, who finished third. And the other favorite, 3, Doodle Hopper. He ended up fourth. Today's seventh race starts the 50-cent lead pick 3. Claimers at the $7,500 level race a mile and a 16th. Scratch the 11 and the 12. A field of 10 went to the gate. A wide open betting board here. And they're up. From the outside, Port of Storms begins nicely. Squiddleum is being sent by Laviolette down to the inside. Radar ZT also moving between horses. Retractable. No clear-cut leader in the run to the first turn. Hope on the Ridge backs off the pace setters under David Mello to race in fifth now. 2 lengths in front of an inside running I Beat the Tornado. Then it's the team of Dr. Anderson and Feathers in the Sky. Racing second last while wide is Husky Clipper and Runnin' Gunnin' Rascal is last of all. So Retractable and Belen Quinones have made the lead, and they're 18-1 after a quarter time in 24 seconds flat. Squiddleum is on for the flank well second. Radar ZT is on hold just to the inside of Port of Storms. Then Hope on the Ridge, 2 back to Dr. Anderson. He starts to improve. He's better than 6 lengths off the lead while traveling on the rail. Stretch of 2.5 to Husky Clipper. I Beat the Tornado's not traveling all that well. He's losing ground now second last, passed inside by Runnin' Gunnin' Rascal, and trailing the field out wide is Feathers in the Sky. Half mile, 49 seconds flat. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Dela Cruz and Radar ZT turning up the pressure on Retractable on the lead. 3 wide is Squiddleum. From behind the speed, Hope on the Ridge. Dr. Anderson, he's all dressed up with no place to go. Then to the outside and trying to improve is Port of Storms, who was part of the early pace-setting Grand Guard, but has now dropped anchors. They move past the quarter pole. Still many chances. Radar ZT has the lead. Husky Clipper is circling horses with momentum on the outside and working off cover is Hope on the Ridge. Retractable's game on the rail through the final furlong. Radar ZT for a short lead. Husky Clipper over the top now coming on. Then to the inside and Retractable final furlong. Radar ZT trying to kick on with Husky Clipper. Husky Clipper's in front. Radar ZT is back to second. Up on the outside, Hope on the Ridge. Husky Clipper the winner. A Radar ZT second, then Hope on the Ridge. Dr. Anderson was up fourth. Close fifth, either Retractable or Runnin' Gunnin' Rascal. 1:48.2 the running time. Number 10, Husky Clipper circles wide on the outside and kicks on to win it under jockey Terry Thompson for owner-trainer John Cox. Second was 2, Radar ZT in a good effort. And finishing third was 1, Hope on the Ridge with Dr. Anderson back fourth. Don't go anywhere. More great racing action from Oaklawn right after this.
Silk's Bar and Grill inside Oaklawn Gaming is Hot Springs' newest destination for great food, drink, and entertainment. Open for lunch and dinner plus a late-night bar menu, Silk's was voted Arkansas Times Best New Bar in Arkansas. Silk's features free live music every Friday and Saturday night, and with more than 30 big-screen TVs, it's the perfect place to catch your favorite game. Be sure to try the incredible Silk's Margarita, made with Patron, and experience our signature Silk's Burger. Oaklawn, Arkansas's favorite place to play.
I firmly believe that any man's finest hour, the greatest fulfillment of all that he holds dear, is that moment when he has worked his heart out in a good cause and lies exhausted on the field of battle, victorious.
At West Rock Coffee, we celebrate the determination and spirit of the people of Rwanda who help us make the finest coffee in the world.
Bathhouse Row, Oaklawn Racing, Lake Hamilton. That's just part of the history made in Hot Springs years ago. But your first big win, enjoying a meal underneath the stars, or just appreciating the view from hiking trails or botanical gardens. That's the kind of history made in Hot Springs every day. So come make yours. Visit hotsprings.org today.
Want to bet? Even when you're not at the track? Now Arkansans can watch and wager online from anywhere. Introducing Oaklawn Anywhere. Visit the Oaklawn Anywhere booth to join and fund your account with cash at the window or by direct deposit. Get a $100 bonus for signing up. Go to oaklawnanywhere.com for details. Oaklawn Anywhere, now everywhere for Arkansas residents.
Eighth and feature race. 6 furlongs the journey, non-winners of 2 the category. These are allowance horses racing for a purse of $79,000. Very big scratch here of 3 Vicky wins and scratch the 6 Beach Queen. 10 went to the gate, heavily favored. Number 2 non-committal. They're at the post. And they're off. From the outside, Who's Essential begins nicely. Down to the inside, here's Non-Committal quickly up to take the lead. Granddaughter comes away in the top flight, and so too does UVA Law School. From the far outside goes Euro Devil Woman, moving up from down toward the inside. Social Doll skedaddles between horses. Lady Lake has reined back off the speed, but closer today, only 5 lengths off the pace setters, and 3 clear of the team at the back, Bon Air and the trailer Avalanche Girl. They make their way past the half-mile pole after a 22-3 opening quarter speed, and the race will be won or lost through the betting favorite as Non-Committal gets things her way and leads by 2. From second, UVA Law School trying to get around Granddaughter. Here's Euro Devil Woman. She's moving up 3 wide into joint second. From the back, here's Bon Air putting in a charge from behind. Also trying to run on is Who's Essential and Lady Lake. Skedaddles up the rail and they're at the top of the stretch. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. They went 47-1 for the opening half mile, and Non-Committal should have plenty in reserve and begins to put it into another gear. It's Non-Committal inside the final furlong. The only thing we have to figure out from here is the margin, as she's long gone. Non-Committal with a dazzling display in the Thursday feature. Channing Hill never asked her for her best. She's wrapped up Non-Committal easily. Up second, Avalanche Girl from last. Skedaddle was third, and Euro Devil Woman completes the super in 112 flat. Certainly no commitment problems from the favorite here. She committed to the top and committed to an easy victory in the end as she was wrapped up by jockey Channing Hill. Non-Committal delivers on the money. Trained by Wayne Catalano for owners Gary and Mary West. Second was number 8, Avalanche Girl, in front of 4, Skedaddle, who rallied inside to get third. Euro Devil Woman completes the superfecta. Ninth and final race, maidens of the special weight variety, race 6 furlongs for a $76,000 purse. Scratch number 11, Sandora. Corey Nakatani on 1, More Than Folly. Race time favorite number 2, Ivy Bell. And runners away. Slowly away was Final Decision. Quickly away was Beach Walk, who hits the front early. Ivy Bell moves to challenge, and down to the inside goes More Than Folly. The 3 favorites are the 3 leaders as they run down the backstretch. Sadillac comes away racing in 4th from Beach Flower in 5th. Then to the outside goes 5 Sisters with Miss Azul and Final Decision. Final Decision rides the rail after the subpar beginning. She's a length and a half clear of Telling Metzi, then Garden Goddess, and the early trailer here is Bet On Betty E. 22-3, reasonable opening quarter speed, and they run into the far turn. Ivy Bell lets out a notch, deleted by a half a length, More Than Folly. In tight and shuffled back to second. Beach Walk up on the outside is now third, 2 better than Sanilac in 4th. Then it's Beach Flower and Final Decision, trying to run on from the back. Goes Telling Metzi with Garden Goddess, and they run to the top of the stretch. 47 seconds for the half mile. Santana bids for the 4-bagger, shakes off Ivy Bell and moves away by 2. Beach Walk is there, second Sanilac and Beach Flower, then More Than Folly. Late run from Telling Metzi. Inside the final furlong, Ivy Bell is well clear. Beach Walk still second, Beach Flower still third, but Ivy Bell the winner. Give Santana 4. Another one for Asmussen. Here's Ivy Bell to win it by 3. Beach Flower second, Beach Walk third, close 4th, Garden Goddess or Bet On Betty E. 112-1 for the 6 furlongs. The favorites sweep the late daily double, and Ricardo Santana gets his 4th win on the program aboard number 2, Ivy Bell, for leading trainer Steve Asmussen and owners Black Duck Racing. Running on to get second was number 5, Beach Flower, in front of 4, Beach Walk, who ended up third. Well, that wraps up the Thursday program from Oaklawn Park. Join us again tomorrow, Friday action with stakes on the program. Arkansas Breeders tomorrow featuring older horses over a route of ground.
And if you can't join us right here on track, you can always watch and wager through Oaklawn anywhere.
We thank you for joining us here this evening. We hope you enjoyed your time with us. We hope to see you again soon. Good night from Oaklawn Park.